Here's just a little overview into how I use the Programming and Reflection printer pack along with Canva to make life easier when filling in my weekly program and reflection diary. Americans use the word catch-all to describe something that holds a lot of different things, and that's how I would describe how I use this Programming and Reflection diary, and it's made so much easier with this Programming and Reflection printer pack. I love to write in lots of different colours. I use the friction erasable pens and they're so good. I like the colours because they're beautiful, they make me feel happy. They also make the boundaries of each square very clear for each category. Also, when your writing's really messy, colours are very forgiving. You don't notice it all. Sometimes there's lots of writing on a page, even though I only work 2 days a week teaching, but some days I can fill it out. I love this page over here, and it really shows the Program and Reflection printer pack in action. Number one, it is the sticky paper that I love. These are from the Canva template. All I do is upload the photos into it, and I always pop a blurb in. I just like to be able to pop back and see a sentence or two, but you don't have to. Some of the templates have no area for blurbs. It's just photo. I always have an outcome on each of them, and when I print it out, I print out 2 copies, one that goes in this book and another one into the floor book. So there's evidence of learning there for the families, for the community, for the director, also for the department if they swing by. You can see over this side that I've used these rectangles from the Canva template as well too, that fit beautifully in here, just leaving a little bit of space if you want to put a word or two. I've used different shapes templates to pop things in. Sometimes a picture paints 1,000 words and I don't need to put anything in. Sometimes this will be full of photos, sometimes half full of photos. I just love the convenience of it all. I love the way I can use these different areas here. This little photo here is one I put in every week, and it's the weekly data from the digital platform we use to upload photos and information and learning experiences for parents. I like to look at that every week and know who's been viewing their child's progress, or how many families are involved in it as well too. Lots of useful information. Here are some great examples of how I use the Programming and Reflection printer pack. You can see that some of these have just got pictures on them, but they've got the outcome numbers on them. It's also got some of the frameworks information on it as well too. Some of them have got lots of writing, but I just love that sometimes a picture paints 1,000 words and I don't need to write anything else on. It's also handy to reflect back on when I'm writing things up or just ticking off through my program what we've already done. I love these gaps here. I put our digital platform data there once a week. Tells me how many parents are looking at the posts that are put up there and which parents are. Again, I print out, this was a book that I printed out and put the extension planning for that, but this is the bit I love the most. It is the photographic evidence of learning experiences. These are templates on the Canva. These are Canva templates that come with the Programming and Reflection printer pack. You get a PDF to click through to access them. I love that, again, I can use those little stickers to cut and paste what's happening, what the outcomes are, and just this little blurb under here. I put a blurb in every time. You don't have to put a blurb in every time, but these blurbs just give a quick idea about what's happening and what it is. It's evidence of learning. And what I love the most is when I go to print them out at the end of a week, I print out 2 copies. So one copy goes straight into the book here and another copy gets pasted into the floor book. So it's evidence of learning there for parents, for the community, for the director, for the department, for everyone. It's just a smarter, faster way to work. I didn't realise until I started making this little video how much I love going back and looking through. I love the colours, I love the pictures, I love the outcome. It's somewhat validating to see that all the work that you put into your program and planning is being enjoyed, it's being accessed, it's just all there in front of your eyes. I only work 2 days, only teach 2 days a week, so I never fill in all these squares. And this is the last day of term, and I'm just waiting for the last one. So what I do here during the week, if there's something that's popped up that I'm pretty sure will be great in the photographic evidence of learning, I just put a little one-word note. So I've got violin there, or orchestra, or pat a cake. So they are all things that we did. I filmed this page because it's one of my favourites. I love that I can notate things on, put little jottings and even photos of how I came about things. This is an example of I wanted my husband to make me a keyboard so I could hang keys on it for my children that love keys and love loose parts. So I took photos of him during the process, and it also has pictures of my fails. I tried to repurpose a clothes horse into a tent for a quiet area. That was an absolute total fail, but I've documented it as well too, just for reflection purposes. On this side is where I pin in all my monthly reflections. So we reflect weekly at the centre, and I've added in mine. I print them out, I type them out and print them out because it's quicker than writing, and it contains the director's input as well too. Just great to be able to access quickly. And again, this is a catch-all. This is something that holds a variety of things. So if anybody wants to know anything about what's happening in my room, with my program, with my observation, here are some more examples of how I use the programming and reflection printer pack in my programming diary, as well as in the floor book as well. Here's some photos that I've printed out, and I've cut them out, and they'll get stuck into the floor book so the parents and community can see what's going on. Here's one of the templates that's been used to upload pictures. I'll cut those out and they'll go into the floor book as well too. Some of them might go also onto our program board, my living program board, to show what's been happening as well too. And here's another one. I've put lots of books in this one because I'll cut some of them out and pop them maybe onto my planning pages, books I think that might come in handy. And here's some more pictures as well too that I might add as well, either to the diary or add to the floor book or add to the program on the wall. And sometimes I cut out the little bits, pop them on a bit of card and put them above the child's name in the locker so they can see a little picture of themselves as well too. So many uses for it, and as I always say, work smarter, not harder. So much evidence of everything, and so easy to do.